if like in the story there was like an option for you to like ignore the person's pronouns, and you can make this like the evil option where it's like, no, I'm not going to use your pronouns. You're not they, you're a her. I don't want to hear about it. But like, they would never do something like that, right? And like, I think that when you have situations like that happen, it becomes very evident that you're not playing an RPG. You're playing a tool that's designed to teach you a lesson.
On it in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, and it should say like Tosh did not like that, and then like if you misgender the character like 5 times, it starts like a hidden quest where you have to fight them, and they try to like kill you or something. Now that would be an actual RPG. That would be cinema, and that'd be worth it, because like you can go along with it or not. It's not the fact that it's in the game, it's the fact that it's in the game and there's no freedom to approach it. That'd be good. Yeah, you're saying, yeah. And then, oh yeah, right. If you do the duel with her and you beat her in the duel, you get banned for a hate crime. And they make it so you can't log into the game anymore. Now that would be, it's like, somebody said in like Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you fly the plane into the Twin Towers, they ban you. I don't know if that's true. I kind of wanted to try it, but like, I never really felt the time. And I think like Frogan was going to do something like that, but we'll have to wait for our ban to be out, and then, we'll see what happens. Anyway, yes, abso-fucking-lutely, people love that shit. And the reason why is because it's fucking funny. It's funny, and it allows the person freedom to approach it in a way that's interesting. It absolutely does not ban you. Didn't you say that you wanted to become a terrorist when you were a kid? It was a lot more complicated than that, okay? That was not exactly what I said. Let me explain. Now, anyway, let me move on. Yeah, let's move on. There's a lot of context to that. It's actually a problem in RPGs with no good evil role-playing. Exactly. Like, and that's why you want to know one game that really did that super well. You know it, I know it, and everybody knows it. And yes, okay, all right. Yes, where is it? Baldur's Gate 3. Again, guys, in order for me to play Baldur's Gate 3, I have to beat every single other turn-based game that's been made. After I do that, then I will play Baldur's Gate 3. So yes, 5 hours played. Well, yeah, in 2020, I played the game for a stream. There's even a VOD of it on YouTube. And yes, okay. But yeah, right. Yeah, there's no, you can't be evil. Is it Baldur's Gate 3? Are you doing metaphor? No, I'm not.
It's all acceptance or pivoting. I firmly believe that if it were possible to not recruit companions, get rid of them, kill them beforehand, early on, etc., etc., Tosh would be one of the most disposed of companions in the game, if not the absolute most removed from all the
exactly
fans have been given.
And do you remember what happened? You want to hear a really great example of that? So I got sponsored by Dragon's Dogma 2, and they had me make a pawn of myself. And when the game came out, one of the most popular tweets of the game were people picking up my pawn and throwing it into the brine and killing it, and figuring out different ways to kill my pawn. He was so bad. Wait, no, he wasn't. Get the fuck out of here. No, it was good. What do you mean? I use your pawn? Yes. And so, of course, that's what people did. The brine hungers. I guess so.
How they were handled. Every time I type their name, my autocorrect almost changes it to trash. And while I would never call them that, the way the character behaves and is handled certainly lives up to
I would.
That autocorrection. That's on the writers, and whoever decided this character was a good idea. I mean, look, if the character's trash...
Autocorrects to trash. Let me see if mine does that. Oh, God. Give me a minute. The brine hungers, I guess so. TAASH.
How they were handled. Every time I type, that's on the writer.
Okay.
Decided this character was I mean, look, autocorrects to
Give me a minute. I want to show you guys something. I just tried this.
mine does that. Oh God.
Okay. Okay. I have to send it to my Twitter, and then you guys can see it. Oh fuck, no, not that. Okay. Where is it? There it is.
I want to show you guys.
And we did it. Is it trash?
Okay.
It's better than that. Okay. I have to send it to my Twitter, and then you guys can see it. Oh fuck, no, not that. Okay. Where is it? There it is. And it even does the emoji.
Is it trash?
It even added in the fucking emoji for the trash can. Man. Wow. What do you say?
And the character's trash. Nothing wrong with calling him trash. It's a trash character. It's junk. It's terrible. It's garbage. Moving on, we have another top post.
Somebody says Trump's doing a speech. When is it starting? When does the speech start? Man. Wow. What do you say? Does anybody know? Okay, nobody knows. Right. At 6? Okay, yeah, I'll watch it.
It's garbage. Moving on, we have another top post. This is Trump's doing a speech. Trash. It's a trash character. It's junk. It's terrible. It's garbage. Moving on, we have another top post. This one from 19 hours ago. A significant percentage of the dialogue in this game is one of these 3 lines. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Every day.
I'm sorry for what you're going through. I understand you. Like, yeah, most of the dialogue is therapy.
In conversation, at least one comes up. People in northern Thetis are very polite. While the echo chamber is starting to crack over on our Dragon Age, 3 days ago that wasn't quite the case. This post being made instead over on our RPG game, saying, I played Dragon Age Veilguard. Goodness grief, man. I've been an avid RPG for probably... You've been an RPG? Probably RPG fan. That sounds funny, though.
Well, he is playing
I've been
a role.
an avid RPG for probably centuries now.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Hold up. That doesn't make any sense even as fans.
Just let him cook. Let him cook.
This guy's freaking some like centuries old person.
He's a vampire.
I don't even know, but okay, continuing. Played the Mass Effect trilogy, Dragon Age Origins to Inquisition, Witcher 1 through 3, Wasteland 3, Persona 5 Royal, etc., etc. Somehow I never felt disinterested the longer I kept playing an RPG before. The more I play this game, the more draining it gets. It gets tiring. I'm probably 20 hours into this game now. Yeah, dude, this game freaking hurt this person's mind. Like, their brain is suffering, and we can already tell. I feel bad.
I didn't think it was this bad, but I know what this person's talking about. So, when I played Star Wars Outlaws, it felt like I speedran having a 30-year career at an Amazon fulfillment warehouse. Like, I finished that, and I finished the stream, and I just sat out in my backyard on, like, a lawn chair, and I just, like, I kind of, like, hoped that I would turn into a lizard. You know, and just, like, forget about everything that happened in my life.
For this person, too much Veilguard. Man thinks he's like 300 years old or something. I don't know if it's the vision or the art direction of this game. The essence of what makes Dragon Age doesn't exist here. Like it's wearing the skin of Dragon Age, or it should be some other fantasy game. The writing in this is just mediocre. Like I'm supposed to be invested in my party members' questline, but I find them to not be compelling. They're just talking, and dialogue feels like they're conveying information to you rather than it being organic and natural. The writing is not mature enough to even tackle certain topics and themes.
That's a really great point. The writing is not mature enough for it even to tackle certain topics and themes. I saw that this was actually, it's really funny that that comes up. So if you guys can believe this, I actually made a tweet yesterday. And so somebody asked me, PC Gamer. PC Gamer stands actually for, wait, no, not this one. It stands for Politically Correct Gamer. And so they said, Metaphor ReFantasio's success is further proof that politics are good in video games, actually, no matter what reactionaries tell you. And I replied to it and I said, no real people have a problem with politics in games. Metal Gear Solid and Metaphor prove this. The thing people have a problem with is political ideology and social ideology being inserted into a game in a heavy-handed, one-dimensional, and patronizing way. And so obviously a lot of people agreed with that. Somebody asked, the only politics I see in video games are people getting upset when there's black or gay people as characters or women aren't hot enough. I said there's only two races in video games. There's white and then there's woke. But otherwise, yeah, nobody has a problem with political video games. Clearly, nobody has a problem with it. Everybody knows that. But the problem is that it's written like a child has written it. That's exactly what's going on.
You feel the writing is leagues apart when you compare this
exactly.
to DA Origins or Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate 3. Examples such as these games had passion all over its writing quality and doesn't treat the audience's intelligence like a child. The combat's just basic and that's about it. It's flashy prime and detonation combo, the builds can be varied, but there isn't any tactical RPG aspect or lacking thereof to the combat.
No,
I'm just rushing through the main story. Afterwards, I go back to Metaphor ReFantazio, which is a great JRPG that came out recently. Maybe I revisit Veilguard.
Yeah, after I beat Metaphor, I think I'm going to play maybe Persona 3. And I might also play, I haven't decided, but I might also play, what's the other game? I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh yeah, that Unicorn Overlord game. It was going to be like another 5 first. Yeah, I might try that. I don't really know. But I was thinking about playing that one. Or, oh, there's the other one, Sea of Stars. I didn't play that.
Or just play the previous Dragon Age titles. It's best to probably not expect the good old BioWare glory days of clever, intriguing writing. Maybe I shouldn't. Back then, game developers cared about giving us a good story.
It's because the people that are writing it are not clever or intriguing. They're boring NPCs that have no interesting personality traits other